Hello. I think this is what a dog treat coma looks like. Yeah, you're starting to look like a manatee. We might have to put you on a diet. So the past couple of weeks I've been kind of busy. Here's a little catch up on projects. We've got some bonsai soil in some sort of large container here on cinder blocks for some reason. I wonder why. This is the maple forest we did last week. And it seems to be pretty happy and is settling in somewhat. And that's our trident maple. It's decided it likes us and wants to hang out. So it's looking pretty good. It gets a little taller on the side that faces the sun, so I rotate it about every 3 days. This I'm really happy about. When I bought it, it was showing no signs of new growth. In fact, it was showing signs of dieback and that it needed a repotting. I can't repot it until next spring, so I just got to sit on that. But I fed it and pruned it, and now everywhere where I pruned it or everywhere where it had dieback, it is springing forth with newness. I can't show it to you because it's all in the shadow, but like these little things that you can see in the center there, they're busting out all over up here where we lost a limb. Now we're about to have a dozen options to replace it. Same up here, and I'm really happy about that. Here's the new oak that we got last week. We haven't really had time to affect any change, positive or negative, and it really doesn't need anything until next spring anyway. So, and here is my redwood, red cypress, and it is settling into its abuse that I gave it to reshape it, and it's actually starting to look, it's got a really good shape to it now. If we just maintain that and don't suffer any more of what I call reverse taper issues, which I should be on top of all that stuff, that should be good. The olive has a direction. I pruned back everything that wasn't the three little sprouts you see. One of them, two of them are gonna combine into one. The two on that far end, and the one on closest to us, it's just gonna go straight up where it is, and they're all gonna be pruned. You know, like, what the hell is that? That's basically a lump of stump with some sprigs coming out of it. So you can't really call that an upright. You can't really call that a cascade. You can't really call that, well, we've got a direction and we're gonna make that into something. More to come, stand by. Last night I got antsy. This wisteria is a white wisteria. Actually, it's two clones. I wanted to fatten up the trunk. They were in a tall planter there, but they were getting wind beaten really hard. They loved the location. So it's like, that would be, let's see if we can get this to come in. That would be the new growth. That would be the high wind damage that burns it off as soon as it comes out. So I took it down from up there and I brought it down. I trimmed the roots. I put a little zip tie, not a zip tie, but I wired them together. They're clones, which I guess if they were Siamese cats or something, they would both be speaking in the exact same time. So I want those two to grow together. I want them to go in the direction that they're going and be beautiful white wisterias, kind of like what they're doing. And that is a quick catch up. I don't know if I'm forgetting anybody, but everybody here is doing reasonably well. So yeah, the little the little mulberry bush is busting out really hard. My little maple is mad at me and is dying back. It also didn't like the wind. My leftover maple from my forest doesn't mind the wind and it's doing well. I'm gonna find something and let it grow a little taller and give it the bonsai treatment at a later date. So that's us, and everything's looking up. Thanks for watching.